Joining us is Emіне Джепар, a Ukrainian activist and advisor to the government on Crimean issues. Thank you very much for coming in to Ukraine today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So we had the news that the Crimean so-called prosecutor is going to consider very soon whether to ban the Crimean Tatars or not.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you as an activist, what sort of effect would this have if this did happen?
Well, there are several dimensions of that effect. Could be on the surface. Let's first talk about the procedure of that banning. Actually, whenever it comes to Crimea, we have to mention that every court and every trial is a kind of a kangaroo court. So it doesn't have any case to law, rightfulness, or justice. So everything is kind of politically motivated courts. And Natalia Poklonskaya, she filed a lawsuit to the Majlis activists who are in Crimea today, claiming that they should be banned because of its kind of an NGO or public organization that deals with kind of extremist activities. And the official justification for that was a so-called application of different public organizations of Crimean Tatars who officially request the Crimean government to react and some kind to ban that extremist activities.
So it's very illogical then the Crimean Tatars are asking other Crimean Tatars and their own organization to be banned?
Well, actually, it's a classic way of and a tradition for Russian Federation to deal with national issues. So they kind of split up Crimean Tatars for right Crimean Tatars, those who who are somehow stick to this official position of Russian Federation, and those who are against. And who are against, it's an overwhelming majority today. So it's more than 90% of Crimean Tatars. They did not vote on the referendum. They openly and publicly say no to Russian Federation. There are so many, explanations of why did this happen. And they're marginalizing this Crimean Tatar national movement. But the main issue in that I have to vocal is that Majlis is not an organization. So it's not a public organization. It's a representative body. It was elected by Crimean Tatars.